Malawi, inumumamva ziti easy. Imagine a minister standing tall, telling white diplomats about Malawi's problems like a national superhero. Yet back home, the man is dodging accusations thicker than sima without water. Alfred Gangata, the self-styled man of the people, is now in headlines again. This time, not for development projects, but for drama that could make even Netflix jealous. This is the man who once said, Sinaope Munthu, but maybe, just maybe, this time Munthu wapezeka naye. Ngetla kwasaya at Global Pulse News, the only channel that gives you the full story mixed with facts, fire, and that spicy Malawian sarcasm. Let's dive into this roller coaster. Gangata Sinaope Munthu kwa kukumbana ndi azungu kuuza mavuto awa nkhani ija ya upana ya vutaso. Brace yourself because we are about to unpack it fact by fact with no mercy. Kutitimeti nkhani imenei tieni tikale honest. Alfred Ruan Gangata si muntu wamba. Uyu ndi muntu amene amafuna kukhala pa front page ngati si pa ma projects ndiye pa ma scandals. Born in Dedza mu 1988, Gangata ananyamuka kuchokela ku zero mpaka Minister of State, a man whose confidence can fill a football stadium. From private business ventures like construction and logistics to DPP ranks, he climbed faster than fuel prices in January. But here's the twist. While some see him as a hustler turned hero, ena amati, he's an opportunist wearing a diplomatic suit. His rise was fueled by ambition and loud determination. Gangata akuti, sindi kupempa chilichonse, ndimafuna ndicho yangu ikale oleka. But with great ambition comes great suspicion. Now he's not just a minister, he's a walking headline. His claim, I was born to lead. His problem, the system is asking, by qualification or manipulation. Transition hook. Now that you know the man and the myth, let's flip the page to where it all started, the certificate that caused an earthquake. Malawi, where education is power and fake papers can build empires. It all started when whispers began that Gangata's MSCE certificate wasn't exactly, his. Rumor had it that he hired someone to sit for his exams, ngati filimu ya Hollywood, koma ya Maneb version. According to court revelations, a witness confessed that he sat on behalf of the minister for a cool K4 million. Imagine that. 4 million kwacha for 4 subjects? That's $1 million per subject basically. The man, identified as Andrew Fambala, spilled it all. Yes, nimalemba maexamu wa bwana kumandalama zinalizofunika. Gangata, of course, denied it faster than a thief caught near a maize field. He says it's political sabotage, a made-up story by enemies who can't handle his rise. But social media had no mercy. Memes flooded in like rainy season rivers. Transition hook. And just when you think that's enough, the MRA walks in like a referee blowing the whistle. This match wasn't over yet. Taxes. That word alone makes even millionaires sweat. Gangata, according to MRA, wasn't just facing exam drama, he also faced tax forgery and falsified documents. The Malawi Revenue Authority accused him of transacting without a valid tax clearance. Mene antuamamva izi, antuambilianati, so even ministers skip tax? He was arrested in January 2025, given bail and ordered to report regularly to MRA. Imagine a minister signing attendance like a student in detention. But in his defense, Gangata said, these are technical errors, not corruption. Koma antuakuti, zikumveka ngati technical magic. His business empire came under scrutiny, with critics asking how millions move without clean books. But Gangata stood firm. Akuti, MRA ikunjifuna publicity, not justice. Yet, deep down, the cracks were showing. If this were a movie, this is where suspense music starts playing. Transition hook. And right when the soundtrack builds up, the witness drops a bombshell that changes everything.
Court day came, and Malawi waited like a football crowd before a penalty. The star witness, Andrew Fambala, stood up and confessed, yes, dinalemba my exam a Gangata, dipo dinalipidwa. Boom! Silence fell. Some gasped, others clapped. Even journalists looked like they'd just seen a ghost. Fambala claimed he was initially scared to tell the truth, but his conscience pushed him. He revealed MENEB documents, seating plans and signatures as evidence. Defense lawyers panicked, asking for adjournments to verify documents. The courtroom turned into a drama stage, lawyers arguing, journalists scribbling, and the judge sipping patience like tea. Malawians flooded social media again. Hey, koma Malawi, ilindima scripts? Some said. If this is true, Bwana should resign. Others joked. Maybe he needs to rewrite the exams, this time online. But how does Gangata himself respond? Spoiler alert, he's not crying, he's counter-attacking. Gangata kuti, Antuasanti chitse manyazi ndizabodza. He insists he's innocent and that all allegations are political theater. His lawyers say evidence was fabricated and that the witness is being used by rival camps. Classic move, right? When cornered, play the victim, Malawian edition. He appeared before press cameras, dressed sharp, smiling, saying, I am calm, I am focused, and I will clear my name. But people noticed, his smile looked tighter than a closed safe. He claims his MSCE is real, his taxes are clean, and his record is untouchable. Yet the court dates keep coming. Meanwhile, his social media team stays busy, posting photos of him meeting foreign diplomats, handing out donations, and using hashtags like leadership under fire and God will defend me. Koma antuena kuseka, akuti, if God is his lawyer, MRA needs angels as witnesses. Still, as Gangata fights to keep his image alive, the streets and social media have their own verdict. Let's listen to the people. Malawians, oh, we don't hold back. Some are saying, let him face justice, no one is above the law. Others defend him, calling it jealousy from old politicians who can't handle his energy. Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter, X, became the new parliament, everyone debating, analyzing, even roasting. Some netizens wrote, Kuma bwana uyakuti certificate ya uyakumane ili safe ku heaven. Others said, he's brave for showing up to court. Even musicians dropped lines in freestyles. Gangata sataya mtima, koma kesi ya kuyaika pa fire. Meanwhile, market vendors disgusted over chambo and sima. Radio callers shouted, Abwana, mwina ntau ya kwana kutimueru zidwe. It's not just gossip. This story has turned into a national reflection on what integrity really means. And, when the people speak this loud, politics can't ignore it. So, what's happening inside the DPP in government corridors? Inside DPP, some are sweating like ice in Karonga's sun. Senior members fear this scandal could stain the party's reform image. Some say privately, we can't keep defending someone under investigation. But others stand firm, arguing, if we dump him, we look weak. Rumor has it, backroom meetings have been held to discuss whether to distance the party or double down with loyalty. The president remains silent, the famous Malawian observe and wait policy. But insiders whisper that foreign donors are watching closely. If Gangata falls, opposition will celebrate like it's Independence Day. But if he survives, he becomes the DPP's comeback kid. Either way, the story has reshaped how politicians handle their image. Now, let's widen the lens. What's really at stake for Malawi as a nation? Beyond this courtroom circus, this scandal isn't just about one man's certificate, it's about Malawi's institutions. Maneb's credibility, MRA's enforcement, and the justice system's independence are all being tested. Akuti, Kuba certificate singo kuhala kwa mtu mdozi, ni matenza ya system. People ask, how many more leaders are hiding behind fake qualifications? If this case is handled properly, it could be a wake-up call for every official pretending to have degrees they never earned. But if it's swept under the carpet, then corruption gets a new champion. The youth are watching too, seeing whether integrity still pays in Malawi. One university student tweeted, "We work hard for our degrees while others photocopy their way to power." Brutal, but true. So, after all these facts, what are the possible endings? Spoiler, none are peaceful.
There are 3 doors here, and none lead to peace. Door 1, conviction. Gangata is found guilty, loses office, and DPP scrambles to contain fallout. The public applauds justice. Door 2, acquittal. Charges dismissed, he comes out claiming victory, shouting, "God fights my battles." Critics call it selective justice. Door 3, delay. The case drags for years, people forget, and nothing changes. The Malawian way of sweeping under the rug. Each outcome affects the nation differently. Conviction restores trust but deepens political divisions. Acquittal boosts Gangata but kills public confidence. Delay? It just proves that power always outruns accountability. Whichever happens, Malawi's reputation is the real victim, because the world is watching, asking, can Malawi's justice system handle political heat? We've reached the final chapter, the lesson that will echo beyond Gangata's name. When the dust settles, one thing remains: reputation. Whether Gangata walks free or falls hard, this case teaches a simple truth. Power without integrity is a ticking bomb. Mene antua mati. Udindo ndingati moto. Umawacha amene asunga molakwika. Future leaders are watching this trial like students in class. If he's punished, they'll learn accountability matters. If he walks, they'll learn that connections beat justice. Either way, Malawi stands at a moral crossroads. But here's the twist. Despite all this, Gangata's confidence refuses to die. He still meets donors, still speaks boldly, and still posts quotes like, "God's plan can't be stopped by men." Maybe it's faith, maybe it's defiance, or maybe it's just PR on steroids. One thing's sure, this story isn't over. It's just the beginning of a bigger question. Can Malawi clean its leadership, or will scandals keep writing our history? So, Malawi, Meziliona Noka. This story has politics, drama, and lessons wrapped in one scandalous package. Alfred Gangata's case isn't just gossip. It's a mirror reflecting who we are and what kind of leaders we tolerate. Will justice speak loud, or will silence win again? Only time and courage will tell. If you enjoyed this fearless breakdown, don't just watch, engage. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and comment below. Do you believe Gangata is guilty, or is this another witch hunt? Until next time, this is at Global Pulse News, where news meets attitude. Stay woke, stay sharp, and remember, the truth never hides forever.